challenge with a brace, and Chernagorcevic also joined the goal feast today here. And what a fantastic environment and ambience, Bruna, here to celebrate these titles.
Absolutely. A massive first also for Jennifer Hermoso, that has scored a hat-trick. This is the last one, the third one. Amazing goals, amazing way to finish for Jennifer Hermoso. Barca that has enjoyed today a fantastic fest. Everything getting prepared here at the Johan Cruyff Stadium for the preparations for this party, while we're still enjoying some highlights. This also was the brace of Bruna Vilamala, a great assist from Jennifer Hermoso, that is not just a top scorer, she also gives brilliant passes, and a fantastic goal here scored by Bruna Vilamala, and it wasn't the last one.
Well, now our colleague Carla Garcia with the protagonists of this match, but there have been lots of them today.
Well, we are with one of the protagonists. Bruna, lights are off now in the stadium, but you won the league, you won the Champions League, and not just your goals. And how and what do you think about this game?
Well, we wanted to give a good celebration to our fans. It could be a difficult game today because Athletic had played well, but we've been able to control the game from the start. The goals have arrived. At the first half, well, we closed the game up with 5-0. In the second half, we just keep playing and we created superiority. And in the end, well, we scored 8 goals. You said that today the team has been clinical, and yourself, you have scored lots of goals in your last games. Which is the secret to score so many goals? Well, for me, it's a dream just to play with this team. I just try to give my best, and at the end of the day, it's easy with this team playing. I think one day this will finish, but I don't want to think of that time because I want to continue growing.
It's a dream come true to celebrate this double now. What does it mean for you and for the team?
Well, the fans deserved, after this complicated year of COVID-19, and we've been able to give them the league, the Champions League, and now we're going for the Copa de la Reina. We want to win all 3 titles this season.
Bruna, thank you. Let's go now and celebrate it with the fans.
Well, Bruna Vilamala there, going to celebrate with the rest of the fans.
She's also responsible in the reactions, that she was there paying attention to the questions, and I can leave now. Yeah, so Bruna also MVP outside the field.
Well, Bruna Vilamala, no goals in 6 games. Well, we're seeing here the celebrations at the...
Some of the action of this game. And now everything ready at the Johan Cruyff Stadium for the celebration, Amy. They are showing a video explaining and showing the best moments so far of this season of
després d'aquest espectacle futbolístic,
welcome everyone who's tuning now here for the celebration of Barça Femení, of not just the Champions League, but also La Liga. Last Sunday, this team made history as they achieved what no one has been able to do before with the shirt, which is to be crowned champions of Europe as they beat Chelsea Football Club 4-0, and they did so with so much force, with so much grace. But that's not the only thing, because just 1 week before they were crowned champions of La Liga. It was their 6th domestic title, meaning that they are the club in Spain's competition with most titles. And there we see, Bruno, the cups coming onto the stage.
Yes, Johan Cruyff Stadium is showing a fantastic image. Lights are off. Now it will be the moment, I think, to celebrate it with the players. We will hopefully hear some of the protagonists. And here now they are placing the league title in the field. And in few moments, we'll imagine that the Champions League also is gonna be there in the field. And remember that, of course, next week the team will fight to win the Copa de la Reina and end the perfect year.
Exactly. And this team does deserve to win all the possible titles, all the possible awards, because, well, they have broken every single record, every match that we've been commentating. There was something to celebrate, something to achieve, and they have done it. Vicky Losada becoming the second player with most appearances. Jennifer Hermoso becoming the top all-time goal scorer. Today it was Marta Torrejón that she's played more than 300 games, and Bruna, because this team just keeps breaking records every single day.
Absolutely. It's the 6th league title of Barca's history. 11-12, 12-13, 13-14, 14-15, 19-20, and this 2021 season, the first Champions League of the club's history also, after the final that the team reached in the 18-19 season, played in Budapest and lost against Olympique Lyonnais, and Barca will fight to win the 8th Copa de la Reina next week. So brilliant numbers of the Blaugranas, and also, of course, the team has won 1 Spanish Super Cup in 2020 and then 10 Catalan Cups. So amazing numbers of course, one of the best clubs in Spain and in the world, growing year by year and showing that this team also wants more. The first proof was today, beating 8-0 Athletic Club in this league game. And well, now we are still waiting for the players, because a big party is coming today at the Johan Cruyff Stadium.
Exactly, Bruna. And since the 2011-12 season, well, they have been or first or second in the league, and that just shows how much this side has grown in Spanish competition. But they had all the trophies until, well, they had all the trophies, but the Champions League, and last Sunday, well, they were able to achieve that one as well. So now the trophy of the museum, the trophy cabinet, is just full of all the possible trophies for these players.
Absolutely. No one has left their seats. Remember, 1,000 spectators. That's the maximum capacity allowed by the Catalan law. That's, of course, why you see some empty seats. But we can make sure that no one has left their places after enjoying the game. Everyone wants to celebrate these titles. We'll have kind of energy now, of course, to celebrate things, and of course, why not to celebrate this history that this club are doing. A big history of football. This team that also is getting astonishing numbers this league, scoring 136 goals, letting in just 5 goals in the league. Is amazing, the numbers that this team are getting. And same today, they did it really well against Athletic Club, scoring 8 goals, with Jenny Hermoso as one of the main protagonists with the hat-trick. And then it's just astonishing what this team are achieving. And also under Luis Cortés, that is doing a brilliant job. And he extended the contract, of course, with the club, and he will continue leading this project.
And yes, Bruna, we were saying before, it's not just about the wins, it's about how they win, how they play, the beautiful, lovely flowing football, the tiki-taka, everything that Barca represents. These players do it every single day.
Absolutely, it's just brilliant how the team plays, their DNA. They have ended with the legacy of Olympique Lyonnais in Europe, and that's something that is not easy to say. They were leading Europe in the last years, and Barca have arrived. Barca are there now, and let's see which team now ends with this legacy, because this team won the final of the Champions League 4-0. Patrick Harro said it in the post-match interviews of the final, that, well, in Budapest, Olympique Lyonnais said that, well, there was the rival wasn't there at all, because Lyonnais won quite easy. Well, now has been Barca the one that won this final easy. So, of course, this team, we expect them to continue giving us great nights like the one that we enjoyed last Sunday in Göteborg in Sweden. Magic place for Barca.
Exactly, Bruna. Let's just go through Barca's road to Gothenburg. In the round of 32, they beat PSV Eindhoven 8-2 on aggregate. Late in the last 16 against Fortuna Herring, they put 9-0 past them. And then, well, in the quarterfinals, that's when it got difficult because they had to beat Manchester City, who had the best player in the world. They had world champions, they had England champions. And in the first leg, they beat them 3-0. And I think at that moment is when a lot of people said, hold on, this team can win the Champions League.
Absolutely. Well, now we start seeing the staff from Barca women's team there in the grass for this celebration. The staff of this team that, of course, is also part of the success.
A big part of this success because, well, Luis Cortés has said that they've been available for the players 24/7 for whatever they needed, and that is something very difficult. And now we see here Luis Cortés, the man who has made everything possible since his arrival in January 2019. He qualified for the first time, Barça Femení, for a Champions League final, lost in Budapest 4-1 against Olympique Lyonnais, but this time, well, and just after one season, they qualified for the semi-final of the Champions League, lost against Wolfsburg. But this season, well, they have made it. And now, well, all the players will come onto the pitch with these special shirts commemorating the double.
A great ovation for Luis Cortés, of course. And here, the first player now that gets this recognition of Barca Women's.
Gemma Fonde walking onto the pitch, and Bruna Vilamala, who today, well, she has scored a brace. There we see the 18-year-old youngster. Well, Bruna, 18 years old, and she's already Champions of Europe.
Jana, another of the youngsters that also has played some minutes today, that I'm sure will be important in the following years at the club.
Well, and now Lieke Martens, one of the big protagonists in these last games. She was in the second leg of the semi-final against PSG. She scored a brace that sent Barca to the final. And last Sunday, well, she was part of every single goal for the Blaugranas.
Andrea Falcón also now in the field celebrating this great title.
Well, Andrea Falcón, who's had such a tough time. She's had a surgery on her knee after she had overcome already one. So difficult moments for Andrea Falcón, but this is a big reward for her work, her daily work to just recover and be at the top of her level. Uwcl is not here today, but a player who is Černagorčević, who today scored the last goal of the game.
And she can play wherever Luis Cortés needs him. And look, Andrea Pereira, you said it, Amy. She wasn't able to play in Göteborg, but look at her. She's one of the ones that celebrates more this title.
She definitely was one of the masters of celebration. And there we see Hansen. Well, she is in crutches, and hopefully...
Yeah, we don't have any statement from the club, so we don't know exactly what has happened to her, but hopefully it's nothing important. And now this is a team, of course, with the players supporting here Graham Hansen to arrive to the position.
Exactly, and now we see Leila Wahabi, Barca's left back, who's an absolute nightmare for every single rival. She is so quick, and she has been there every single day.
The MVP of the UEFA Champions League final, Aitana Bonmatí, also, of course, really excited in this celebration. Look at her.
Aitana Bonmatí, 23 years old and already an MVP of Champions League. And Katakol, well, she also overcame a knee injury and has been playing. Well, she started at the beginning of the season, had an injury, and now she's come back on top form.
She saved a key penalty against Atletico de Madrid in the league in this stadium. It's also a great goalkeeper with a long future coming up. Keira Hamraoui, the French midfielder.
Keira Hamraoui, well, she played in Gothenburg as a defensive midfield, and she was absolutely key. She had been in 5 Champions Champions League finals before, had never played, and finally, well, she did, and she won in style.
Mariona Caldente, the number 9 of the Blaugranas, also another key player of this team.
And now Barca's all-time top goal scorer, also top goal scorer this season with the Blaugranas. Of course, I'm talking about Jennifer Hermoso.
Melanie Serrano now going there.
17 years, Bruna, 17 years at this club.
We have some important absences also because Vicky Lozada hasn't go yet. Well, we expect and we know, I think, why, and also Alexia hasn't go there. But hopefully they will appear in this celebration with some surprises. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just seeing the same and saying the same to the fans that they are seeing at home.
Well, Mapi Leon, a big part of Barca's centre-back and one of the main reasons as well that Barca concedes such few goals, only 5 in the league. And also Laia Cudina, well, one of the young talents as well, who is coming out from the youth ranks and making a big impression.
And now Barca's captains, of course, the last ones, Patrick Guijarro and Sandra Paños. What a goalkeeper, Sandra.
Well, Sandra Paños, who's renewed her contract this season, so we'll be able to enjoy her lots of more times more.
Torrejón, another of the veteran players, showing year by year that she's one of the top right backs now of Europe, and what a season for Marta, key in all top moments for Barca.
And there we see her, Barca's second captain, Alexia Putella. She did not play today. She had some niggling injuries on her left thigh that looked like she was going to keep her out in the final of Gothenburg. She pulled through. She absolutely, well, she bossed that midfield, and today she's celebrating that Champions League title.
There were some important absences. They are now celebrating, of course, with the rest of the squad. Barca's captain, it will be the last one. Vicky Lozada bringing first Champions League of Barca's history.
And there we see the Estadio Johan Cruyff completely erupting as Captain Vicky Lozada takes that first ever Champions League trophy to the center of this pitch. Bruno, what an amazing achievement for the Blaugranas.
Absolutely, everyone wants to take a picture of this moment, everyone with the ovation and also taking a pic with their mobile phones. This is the big celebration. This is the team that has done history in football, bringing this first Champions League to the Spanish football, to FC Barcelona, another city that will be in all memories of the culés. It will be Gothenburg in Sweden.
Well, now we're going to hear the words of Luis Cortés, the manager who's made everything possible.
Can you hear me? Good night, culés! And welcome to the stadium. I'm gonna start thanking all my players, this fantastic group. They are amazing. Oh, a great ovation for them. I also want to thank all the staff because we have been working a lot and this team continues winning and winning, so we need them. Thank you, staff. We also want to thank the club because they invest in female football, and the Champions League is here, so thanks to all of them, all Barca's history that have been part of this success. Last but not least, thanks to all our supporters, the ones at home, the ones at the stadium. This team enjoys, and I think you are also enjoying. Thank you very much.
Four great words there, Bruno, by Luis Cortés. And now, of course, it's going to be the captain, Vicky Lozada, the second player with most appearances for the club. Good night, culés! How are you all? 2 years ago, we fought till the end to win the first European Cup, but we weren't able to achieve it. But today, we have it here. We said we would be back, and here we are. I want to thank the club, to all the players that have been part of the history of this club, who have fought and who, well, have contributed to these moments. Thanks to the president, and well, because I'm sure that he will make his promise of this new era Barca a reality. Like I said in the pre-match press conference, in the post-match press conference, well, now all the little girls, all the little boys can dream about being champions of Europe and represent the Blaugrana colors. This is for all you little girls. Visca Barcelona and Visca al Barça.
Well, and now this incredible moment with all players celebrating here with Vicky Losada after her speech. She's also good in giving speeches. Vicky Losada, not just in the football pitch. And great words here from Vicky, with a message also to Barca's president to say that this is just the beginning of a new era, and of course this message to all young girls that now can dream about being European champions. Now it's the moment to lift the trophies, and it's this big image, simply the best. Of course, this team has made history. And fireworks also, you can hear them at the Johan Cruyff Stadium. Big party, big celebration.
They are simply the best. This team has achieved what no one has, and it's absolutely incredible what they do every single day. And there we see all the fireworks. Well, the party is going to continue here until a long time. Here we'll be at the Johan Cruyff Stadium celebrating this team.
Well, the fireworks now at the Johan Cruyff Stadium. There you have in your images, and also some of the players recording this exciting moment.
Today here from the Estadio Johan Cruyff, as Football Club Barcelona celebrate the double, the League Cup and also the Champions League.